Hello and welcome back to the Hourglass. It's another day, another edition here with the Divine Masculine Energy Update. So you guys, I don't do daily Divine Masculine Energy because sometimes we're dealing with Divine Masculines, whether it's male or female, that seems to be stunt in their growth when it comes to the twin flame journey or connection. Now keep in mind, the Divine Masculine could be male or female. It's an energy that we embody. And at times we're dealing with unawakened or unhealed or wounded divine, I shouldn't say divine masculines. Sometimes we're dealing with unawakened masculines or wounded masculines that has not yet tapped into that divine or sacred divine masculine energy. All right, so this is why we have compassion. This is why we have passionate patience. Nobody said that the divine feminine should stop living their life, stop experiencing love or life lessons that they need to grow. All right, so I understand that some divine feminines feel very hurt. Some of you are feeling very resentful, that you may feel like you're wasted a lot of time being loyal or faithful to your masculine, your divine masculine, but nobody asks you to. That is something that you decided to do from your heart. So I'm not saying that, I'm not picking on you or pointing the fingers at you, but that was your decision. All right, so release it, forgive yourself and release it so you could move on, because I've been seeing a lot of divine feminines really shooting down their divine masculines because of the choices you decided to make. All right, so just keep that in mind. I'm not picking and choosing sides. All right, I'm just speaking some facts, some practical shit. All right, so let's begin. Let's see what's your divine masculine up to. This new moon in Aquarius has brought in a different type of energy. New moons talks about clean slates, new beginning, the potentials of new beginnings and dreams come true, right? So that Aquarius energy is very innovative. It's a community driven energy, humanitarian, wanting to help out. So my issue with Aquarius energy, I'm not picking on Aquarians too. I'm just stating, sometimes Aquarians seems to treat strangers or the community way better than their loved ones or their family. And I'm speaking from experience. I've known 3 Aquarians like that. So again, I'm not picking on any Aquarians. That's just something I see, a quality, a trait of them that I kind of like, kind of block from myself. But again, when you speak to an Aquarian and you let them know that this is what's disturbing, for me, they kind of like, they try to, let me see, they try to correct it, put it that way. So as a sister sign or a brother sign, because I'm a Libra, that's, I mean, I get along really well with Aquarians, but that's just something I see. Just like how I feel like some people say Libras are very flirtatious, very laid back. It's all about your perception. Because at times, Librans, we burn ourselves out a lot for different people, especially our loved ones, and we need to take time out to, you know, rejuvenate or recuperate. So just my take, it's just my opinion. Please don't get offended. All right, freedom of speech here, right? Don't go on and prove yourself. Don't go on my comment box, because you would be ignored. I won't even block you. I would just ignore you for the rest of the world to read your comment, because I don't really care. You know, you had to listen to this video to get to that point, right? So here we go. Moving on, divine masculine energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Doesn't guarantee that whatever pulls through these cards today, your divine masculine would demonstrate that. All right, it's just a higher energy that we're tapping into. All right, so let's see what's going on with your divine masculine. What is the collective divine masculines working on with this new moon energy in Aquarius? I heard something about breaking out the wild side. All right, so we have the Sage. So they're being more devoted and committed to the things that's happening into their life right now, you guys. We have the peacock feathers. Some of you may be very drawn to peacock feathers. I know I am. That's part of one of my decorations here on my station when it's time. So peacock feathers could talk about being very true to yourself. All right, being showing the world who the hell you really are. So with this Sage card, it talks about being willing to go back, to go the whole road and back again. It talks about allowing yourself to be the best that you can. So your divine masculine right now is working on the energy of being devoted, or understanding that being devoted is a very powerful energy. Right now, their spirit guides, their ancestors, their angels are acknowledging how committed they are to their growth. So some of your divine masculine, whether you're seeing it or not, this person, male or female, is very devoted and committed to their growth. And their spirit guides are acknowledging that, possibly assisting them. And guiding them, giving them guidance, all right? Because the more you acknowledge your intuition, your soul guidance, your ancestors, assistance, your angel assistance, the more they assist you, all right? So they're continuing to dedicate their life to recognizing and understanding not only their body, but also their soul. And they're continuing to grow and expand, whether it's in their business. If you know your divine masculine has a family, they're trying to repair some issues there as well. This could also be with their divine feminine, the growth of becoming more of themselves to step up to the plate for their divine feminine and this divine connection. Excuse me. Let me see what else. Yeah. So they may be right now discovering the spiritual teacher within them, or they're running into spiritual teachers. They may be coming to the awareness that their divine feminine is also a spiritual teacher in their life. It's helping them to be more devoted and more committed. So divine feminines, you may be teaching your divine masculine what it means, how powerful the energy is to stay focused, to stay on task, to really be committed to seeing things through. All right. So they're becoming more aware of who they are and their inner workings. All right. And they're bringing more clarity to their decisions. So that's an awesome way to start. Right. So let's talk about how they're feeling about their divine feminines and this divine connection. Now, most of these divine masculine updates talks about their energy to their divine feminine and the twin flame connection or journey. Doesn't have a lot to do with karmics, although if I see it in the cards, I will announce it or I will speak about it. But to know about what's going on with them and their karmics would be a whole nother video, which I don't entertain, because that's your divine masculine's lesson to learn. Unless this person is physically trying to harm you, then that's a different issue. Now, I have read about karmics working black magic under divine masculine, and somehow it's indirectly involved with the divine feminine. Well, honey, if you're a true divine feminine, you would know how to protect yourself, or you would do the research and take the extra precautions in protecting your energy from that type of black magic or manipulation, mind games, whatever they're doing. It's not going to work for too long because it's going against a divine order. All right. So if your divine masculine is being put under spells or black magic, that person, that karmic, obviously knows that that is not their own divine masculine. They know that that person is not in love with them, doesn't want to be with them. And this is why they have to go through extra measures of manipulation, strategies, that black magic stuff. All right. So I don't condone it. I'm protected. So it's going to just bounce right off of my protection, and it's going to hit whoever is trying to take me down in my purpose. It's going to bring them down. They're going to stumble on that foolishness. So I ain't worried. So let's get right back to it. How is this divine masculine feeling about their divine feminine and the divine connection at this time? So they're feeling very playful. They want to be very lighthearted with you, divine feminine. They want that fun to shine back into the relationship or the connection you guys once had. And they want to make the effort. Oh, it says worth waiting for to the bottom. So like I said, divine feminine, you may be acting like a spiritual teacher. Oh, my mic. You may be acting like a spiritual teacher to your divine masculine in the times of separation. All right. And that's the whole purpose of separation to you guys, is to really start to grow into yourself. It's time to expand. It's time to step up on that plate. And like numerous of times, your divine masculine would never come back around with the same old cycles or the same old karmic lessons, because again, if they're your true twin flame, they want to help rise or evolve or expand. Yes, it takes time for them to really get on the ball or really get the bigger picture, but when they do, even if they're intimidated, even if they feel vulnerable, inadequate, they still make that effort to learn, because they're recognizing that through their divine feminine, male or female, is the only way that they could tap into their successful higher self. You get what I'm saying? So they believe in divine timing. Believe it or not, your divine masculine may say stuff like, if it's meant to be, it would be, or if it's God's will. They may say stuff like that because they are knowing that they have to prepare. They have to get better. They have to get well to be as an equal to their divine feminine. So even though you guys may be spiritually, emotionally, or physically at a distance right now, you know, for some of you, this may be a long distance connection as well. They still feel that energy deep, whether it's deep down, or they subconsciously know that it's worth the effort, and they're taking those steps in their reality to do so. Whether it's perfecting their career, their business, because after all, divine masculines are very aware that they need financial stability to protect, to provide, and preserve their divine feminine and this connection. But they want to maintain this energy of fun, of lightheartedness, of romance. This is what they think about. They're trying to do things to not only impress the divine feminine, but to let her know that she is worthy, to let her know that she is worth the trouble, the growth, pain that this divine masculine is going through. All right. So they're learning the powerful energy of devotion and being committed to starting a project or a commitment and following through. So if your divine masculine is in a marriage, a karmic marriage, or soulmate, long-term relationships, they're understanding how important it is to finish that phase rather than leave it hanging in the air or blowing in the wind or try to escape, to run and hide to meet with their divine feminine. So divine feminines, you have to respect a divine masculine that understands the importance of finishing, completing a phase in their life, a connection, a relationship, to move on to the next, because they're understanding the importance of it. Now, again, some of us feel very resentful. We feel bitter that they choose to go back and work it out with a karmic. Trust me, they're learning now. We have pretending. All right. So some of them are faking it with these people that they may have run back to, or they come to that decision that they have to complete that phase with that person, because there's lessons there that they subconsciously know that. All right. It's up to their mind and their body to catch up with that. All right. So it's worth waiting for divine feminine. This divine masculine knows that they have a lot of issues that they need to release, heal, and let go of. I said release and let go of, right? Yeah, they know. They know Sage is all about purifying, blocking that negativity out, releasing that. They know. They know. And I feel for some of you, they want you to hold that playful space. It's like some of them may have ghosted you because they want you to remember them as who they were with you. They don't want you to see what they're doing or what they're going through or what they have to go through to complete things. Hey. All right. And that's commitment. Being committed or commitments is sticking with the goal plan or action plan long after you lost the feeling for it. Isn't that true? Right? All right, so it says, let's do business. Yeah. Like I said, these divine masculine are coming to the awareness, the full awareness that without their divine feminine, including the divine femininity within themselves, that energy, that they cannot be prosperous, that they cannot have success. Without those balanced energies within themselves, they cannot see it outside of themselves. They cannot see you divine feminine if they don't have balance with their divine femininity within themselves. Some of them are learning that. They're expanding. When I say expanding, that's part of it. So they want to do business. They definitely want to collaborate. They want to build, because the foundation that you guys built was very faulty. It was a lot of pretending, a lot of fake love, a lot of fake masses. It's already sank. It's already crumbled, divine feminine. And now they want to build off of worthiness. They're taking the steps that they're guided to take. All right. Now they understand that whoever they were doing business with, they may have been in a marriage for financial stability. They're now realizing that that's not real. It was based off of faulty foundation. Excuse me. So it says, I don't have what it takes. Now listen, this is very real shit. This is very practical shit. They know they disappointed you, Divine Feminine. This is why they're unavailable, because they don't have what it takes. They went back to something that felt like it was convenient, like it was easy, but they went back to learn more. They went back to finish up that course with that person. So right now, they don't have what it takes. Do you have what it takes, Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, do you have what it takes right now to be with your Divine Masculine? But they rather spend time with you. Still unavailable. So we have unavailable twice. Now we just had that new moon in Aquarius. Again, being innovative, taking those innovative ideas and converting them into reality, into goals, committing to them, being devoted to it. But I'd rather spend time with you. Now they're waking up to the truth that these people that they have been attached to, collaborating with for years, it's not growing, it's not building, they're not reaching a goal. For some of you, your Divine Masculine are doing these things independently, in secret, away from these people who always seem to lower their vibration. Blockages, blocking them from their success. So they're disappointed too, Divine Feminine. Trust what you see. So your Divine Masculine is trusting what they see in their mind's eye, in their intuition, in dreams. Their guides are speaking. They're being more open to them as well. They're acknowledging them. And the more your Divine Masculine acknowledge their guidance, the more it comes. I believe in us. I recognize who you are. So, Divine Feminines, worry not. Worry not. Your Divine Masculine knows who you are. They recognize who you are because, again, they're committed to the Divine Femininity within themselves. So they recognize it on the outside now. Before they were distorted and recognizing karmics, because at the time they had a karmic wounded feminine energy within. So when they clear that up, when they heal that up, when they release it, they release the people outside that was connected to that distorted feminine. So you get what I'm saying? I'm not here to talk about what the karmics is doing, what the karmics ain't. I don't have time for that, yo. That's not my lesson. I don't even get close to that because it's not my lesson. And trust me, if your Divine Masculine really, they respect you, they keep you protected from that as well. So when they ghost you, when they step away from you and you feel okay inside, Divine Feminine, when you really think about it and you feel that okay, whether the karmics is another romantic person, a job, their family, their friends, when they keep you protected from them, it's because they respect your well-being as well. So don't ever sit there, oh, I'm a secret, and they don't want to share me or expose me. It's because they don't want to expose you to that vibration. They look at you as very pure, as an angel. Who would want to damper their angel's energy or spirit? Who would do that? You get what I'm saying? So they do believe in you guys and they want to reach out. They do want to make the effort. They want to communicate. They want to be more open. They want to overcome things with you. But right now, they have to do that in their personal life. Divine Feminine, this is your time to get on your shit too. Get on your shit. They recognize who you are. That means for me that they're still watching you. They're still watching you. They're paying attention, however that may be. Where are you? Okay. Y'all get y'all Divine Masculines tripping out here. They worried. They're very concerned. Some of you may decided to take a page out of your Divine Masculine's book and decided to desert them too. You know, if that's what you feel, well, I'm going to take a page out of your book too, Divine Masculine, and I'm going to evaporate. I'm going to disappear. You know, I was going to say two could play that game. So they're out of your loop, Divine Feminine, and they're worried about that. Because again, when you take away that energy in separation, when you initiate separation because you don't want to tolerate the disrespect, the dishonesty, the low effort, when you take away your power, your energy from this divine masculine, they feel it. Sometimes they can't even eat. They have digestive problems. They go and drink and make their kidneys weak. So it makes them sick, you know, and the people around them, because we did see pretending, the people around them could see that. The karmics are noticing that as well. So they're keeping an extra eye on the divine masculine as well. Some of them got pregnant. Some of them started a business. Some of them took out a car, a home, just to keep this divine masculine in line, because they could feel that as well. Karmics has their own intuition or telepathic communication with your divine masculine, especially if they're having sex. They're connecting to their energy. So they're exchanging that information. So they might not know who you are, what you look like, your name, but they definitely pick up the changes in your divine masculine. Some of you are very in deep with your karmics, where they're calling you, they're texting you, you guys are having full conversation. Now, if you're talking about people working black magic on you, you're willingly inviting it from what it looks like. But again, you're protected divine feminine. So again, it's your choice. It's really your choice. Let's get some tarot out here. Let's get some name dropping out here. So we have the Page of Wands. Still in this dreamy energy. So even though your divine masculine is working shit out in their own life, they're being very devoted, or they're in that energy of being devoted and committed, they're very much dreamy, or being very like daydreamy about you, divine feminine. Some of them are getting turned on, feeling very sexual about their divine feminine. Yeah, I'd rather spend time with you. They're reminiscing. Some of them may be even traveling for work. They're gaining a lot of introspective knowledge or information or wisdom here, I feel. So we have Ace of Swords, yeah, coming to some clarity here, a lot of aha moments. So if they're traveling for work or education, or they're taking up a course, they're going on field trips, different things they're being exposed to, I feel like it's adding to their wisdom, to their growth. So we have the Three of Wands, a lot of one energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like not only are they waiting, but they're waiting for results for what they're manifesting. So if they have been investing in stocks, investing in their job, their career, they're waiting to see some changes here. They're waiting to see some. I feel like this divine masculine has been overcoming a lot of different obstacles within, personal obstacles here. And it's like, yeah, they're waiting to move forward. It's like they're waiting for a green light. I did mention in one of my videos, I think that's Libra Cafe, I have been seeing 1221 a lot lately, not only on the clock, but in different movies and outside in the outside world. And 1222 talks about staying focused, and your highest expectation is about getting out of your comfort zone. So some of them may want to move forward in a new direction here. They're having some type of green light. That's a good time to make a change. We have the Empress wanting to come out, a new beginning, wanting a new beginning with their divine feminine. Yes, they do see you as an Empress, but what I take it as, they want to refresh things. They want to have an everlasting flow here of not only emotions, but overcoming obstacles. They want that healing energy. You know, the Empress could talk about Gaia, Mother Earth, you know, wanting that love, that comfort, wanting to accept that. They know, Libra, that you're full of beauty. Sorry. So you may be a Libra, but this is Libra and Taurus, right? Yeah. Yeah. So you may be a Libra, or you're dealing with a Libra divine masculine. Take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel like they want that beginning. They want something refreshed here. They want that love. They want that nurturing. All right. They want harvest with you. They want to reap some type of harvest. Again, with let's do business. So they're working on something that you may not know about, that has something to do with you, or they want to invest in whatever business or passions that you may be involved in, because they know that you have things going on with the Empress. They know that you're constantly creating or constantly building stuff here. They know you. You've shown them that side of yourself before, right? Let's see what else got going on. So they may be, you know, reminiscing or visualizing that you have other things going on. Again, they recognize who you are. So they know that they have a connection with you. Yeah. They know that you're growing. So we have the Temperance. So right now, they may be feeling kind of extreme, or they may be feeling kind of erratic, where one day they feel really great about the connection, they feel really good, they have high hopes about their divine feminine, and the next day they may feel really down in the dumps because they have no idea what's going on. They get really worried, they get really intimidated to initiate anything with you, divine feminine. All right. Some days they feel like they can't live up to your growth spurs, your growth patterns. You're constantly changing. You're constantly refreshed with ideas. Very innovative energy going on here as well. So again, they're turning their back on a lot of things that did not work out. And they're wanting to move forward with the Three of Wands. They're anticipating about, they're excited about moving forward in life. But with the Temperance, it's like they still need to meditate, or they need to quiet themselves down, be still, so they could meditate and balance themselves to move forward, to get back up on that path. Some of them, they don't know how to get back in that path with you. Some of them don't know how to make that effort. So we have Death. This is Sagittarius air energy. We have Death with the Scorpio, and then we have Moon with the Pisces. So again, they're missing a lot of information, or they feel like too many things are hidden for them to even try to address anything with the divine feminine. For some of them, they feel like you have severed ties with them and you have transitioned out of the connection, because again, they're worried. They could feel you because again, they're reminiscing. So they have these cherished moments or memories that you guys shared, but because there is like some type of disconnect, or there's a void your divine masculine is feeling, it's almost like they're lacking certainty. All right, they're lacking certainty, or an aspect of where this is going between their divine feminine. So yeah, they do miss you. They do want to be with you, but because they're lacking certainty, it's like some type of intimidation to make that effort. They want to know where you are, not only in the physical, but where do you stand with them. They're concerned, they're worried, they want in your attention. But again, the insecurities with the Moon, some of them may be going through a dark night of the soul. This may be the new moon that happened last night, where it's stirring up a lot of this sexual desire, a lot of concerns or worry, or wanting to be intimate with the divine feminine. That new moon last night in Aquarius it stirred up a lot of desire, a lot of deep desires, as a matter of fact. But with this Death card, it's almost like there's an opportunity for a second chance with Death. All right, because you're ending a cycle, and it's a possibility for something new, something stable to begin. I've seen 1111 again. So they're waking up to the bigger picture, or they're wanting to walk through this gateway. There's a lot of frustration. This divine masculine could be very angry, very frustrated in the mind as well, like overthinking, and it's getting frustrating. So maybe in the past, overthinking was a norm, but it's like they're getting sick and tired of it. It's like disgust. They're wanting to balance here with the Temperance. Yeah. They need in balance here. They need to balance their mind, body, and soul. In their heart chakra as well. They need some type of balance. And without information, without the divine feminine attention, it's very difficult. It's unsettling as well. It makes them very insecure. So your divine masculine may be struggling with insecurity. We have the King of Pentacles as the overall energy. So again, you may be dealing with a Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, but again, they're working on stability. They want to provide, they want to preserve things, and the only way, or the only option that they know or willing to take right now is being financially stable by having these coins in order. Your divine masculine may be a father. If they're a female, they're very masculine in how they parent their children. They could be very stern, or at times they could be very practical, too practical at times. They may be feeling pessimistic as well, because there's no communication. Let me see how much time I'm running on. Yeah, so they may be feeling, the King of Pentacles could be feeling very pessimistic or cynical about what's the reality of the situation right now. But nevertheless, they want to usher in, it's like they want to test the waters with the moon, as well as like with the temperance here, with the angel dipping the toes in the water. It's like they want to test where you're at, divine feminine. Are you having this lighthearted energy, this welcoming energy, or are you blocking communication, or are you just ready to cut things down, ready to hit the kill switch here because you're still angry and frustrated of their shortcomings, their betrayals as well. They know you have a heart of gold also. So it's like, how should I word this? Okay, so let's go back to the Page of Wands, because I'm getting additional information here with the Page of Wands. So what I'm visualizing here, or what's coming to my mind, the impression I'm getting here with the Page of Wands, it's like they may be feeling very low in energy as well. So they may be working a lot, or they may be putting a lot of brain energy, a lot of energy in what's going on around them. Again, reminiscing on some type of fun times, wanting to share some type of amazing ideas, or they miss that with you. So you guys may have shared, or maybe a soundboard. Maybe you guys had a really good friendship. This could have been friends with benefits that became into a friendship, but it didn't move into a very stable relationship. But the connection, the friendship foundation is there. I recognize who you are. So they're knowing that you're that opposite, that duality side of them. Yeah, I feel like they want to send you a message out of good intention, or some type of good news, some type of exciting news, but it's like they really need to balance themselves before they initiate some type of contact. They could be very childlike, but with the Page of Rods, again, the inability to commit. So funny that we have the be devoted and committed. So again, the Page of Rods could sometimes denote, if it was in the reverse, it could denote or express the inability to commit. And with the Temperance underneath it, with the Death card here, it's like they're putting an end. They're wanting to end that way of living. And now it's like they're standing where they're at, expecting a change, or expecting something to come into them. Almost like they're trying to send you SOS signals, divine feminine, through the 4D, the 5D. Some of them are doing it through the grapevine, where you guys may share mutual friends, or you're on each other's page or work pages on social media, social platforms. And it's like they want to give you that energy, or that image that they're willing to commit, by committing to goals, by finishing up projects, by even sticking in a relationship or karmic situation to the end of it. So again, a lot of you, your divine masculine may have went back to someone to finish that cycle out, to learn the lesson. This could even be a court case that they may have had to deal with this person. They may have had to end business contracts with karmics. And again, it's all about committed. It's all about committing to a goal to the end, right? So with the Page of Wands, it could denote the inability to commit, to be serious. So being that the Death card is here, it's like some of them may be ending this wait, or waiting for things to change, waiting for the universe, or the Almighty, the ethers, to change their course for them. They're ending this type of belief system, ending this type of childlike or childish energy or action, and using Temperance, or they're going to come into this energy of being balanced, of balancing their emotion and logic, so they could get up on their road. Some of them have a weird habit of taking the long way or the hard way of doing things. And this is something that they really had to face. This is insecurities. It's like they're facing their insecurities, why they do the things they do when it comes to their divine feminine, when it comes to starting something and finishing it. Yeah, so they may be ending procrastination, being fearful. This is something that they're working on. with the sage, they're purifying it, or they're releasing it. They're clearing out that energy. Some of them may actually be practicing those rituals with sage as well. Some of them may even practice a new moon ritual about their empress to call in the empress. They're waiting. They're concerned. Where are you? Yeah. So they may be coming to the understanding that they need moderation. You know, it's over with being a pushover or overlooking the obvious here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you know what? Okay, so what final message I get here was they're ending outside influence that's polluting either their home unit, or their foundation within, their belief system. So when they balance themselves, it's going to put an end to outside influence disrupting what they got building, because we have let's do business. So for a lot of you, your divine masculine is putting an end to any type of outside influence, which is negative people, negative family, karmic, whatever the case may be, karmic cycles, karmic way of living, lifestyle. They're putting an end to that so they could collaborate with you, so they could be more than business partners. It's like they see you as all, because I felt friendship. I felt they could do good business with you. Because again, you guys work better together, and they're seeing that. They're seeing that. So they may have some good things going on right now for them, but it's not enough. And they know that. That's why we have I recognize who you are. All right. So let's go on to angel answers. So I just saw the card trust. So you really need to trust what's going on here. Divine feminines. I'm not saying to trust in your divine masculine, but trust the process that this person is going through. I just heard the phrase, trust. I'm not trusting no damn divine masculine. You guys, you met these divine masculines, whether it's male or female, when they were unawakened, when they were very wounded. All right, so they leaked that poison onto you. It's the way of life, how they knew it, something better. Yeah. All right. So some of you may be getting a lot of offers right now. And what I'm guided to say is that you may need to take that, because this is something better that's being handed to you. So for some of you, your divine masculine may need to work on themselves for quite a while. This could take months. I'm just saying. So if you have an opportunity that seems like it's better than the situation with your divine masculine right now, some of you are being advised to go ahead and take that. But use your discernment, all right? Use your discernment. All right, so we have a peaceful solution, and yes, and then we have choose a new direction. So I definitely feel that with your divine masculine, with the 3 of Wands, they're excited about moving forward because they're looking in a new direction in things. They're seeing things in a different perception. Again, they have had guidance. They're understanding the powerful energy of being devoted and committed. So they're choosing to go in a new direction, not only when it comes to the stuff in their life, but also with the divine feminine. Remember, if they're dealing with a karmic, this new way of doing things is not going to adjust with those karmics. So eventually, if your divine masculine is really devoted and committed to their growth, to elevating, to their ascension, to their life purpose, they're going to start to see that these karmics that they're attached to, or they feel like they need to stay with, they're not adjusting to what's going on with them. And they're going to have to really pretend and fake it with those people, string themselves to fit into those compartments, or they're going to bust out from these connections and the attachments from these karmics. All right, we have yes. So I feel like your divine masculine has been getting a lot of confirmation again of who you are. I recognize who you are. Yes, I know. And peaceful solution, they're working on this peaceful solution because they know this is a better way of doing things. They know it's better than what they're doing right now. All right. And some of them really want to be better, but they had to fight a lot of these conditionings, a lot of these programmings that they have been living in for years. So Could you put yourself in the shoes of someone that's breaking a programming that they have been running for years? Could you put your shoes in the torment or the painful, the growth pains that this person is going through? Can you do that? Could you have compassion to accept them for who they are right now in this present moment while they're going through this? All right? It's not about potential here. It's about accepting someone for what they are at this very moment. Unlikely. So, we have worth waiting for, divine timing is at play, where are you, and unlikely. So I definitely feel like your divine masculine is doubting that you are waiting for them. They feel like you have, again, hit the kill switch with the death card. This is why they feel that void. This is why they feel severed. This is why they feel, I don't want to say that they feel pressured, but this is helping them to awake. This is helping them to activate their discernment, because the divine feminine is no longer there to enable them to do the work. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, if you're feeling like what you have being offered to you right now is better than what your divine masculine has given you, I feel the need to say, and again, use your discernment. This is not going to be for everyone. I feel the need to say that you should go ahead and experience what's being given to you, whether it's a new relationship, a new connection, a new way of doing things, even relocating for a job. I feel like you should take that. If it feels like it's going to pull you away further from your divine masculine, maybe that's confirmation that you should go ahead and experience that for the moment. All right? Because if this is meant to be, because I feel like somebody's been saying that if it's meant to be, it will be, or if it's God's willing, it would come into play. I keep hearing it ringing back and forth in my head. That reminds me, I did have a channel song, right? Yeah, I did, but I lost it. It's a new song too. It's a newer song. I can't remember what it is. I think it's by that guy that sings, "We are ordinary people." Oh, damn. Anyway, maybe I wasn't supposed to channel it. But anyway, yeah. So I'm definitely feeling, because the divine feminine has pulled away in this separation period, decided to take back your energy. And oh, so somebody feels like, so I guess the divine masculine feels like their divine feminine is their protector, because when I shift the cards, I saw the word protector. So I definitely feel like they know that you're their angel, you're their protector, possibly, again, their spiritual teacher. And now that the teacher is away, the grasshopper is learning how to implement these lessons that was trying to be taught to them. They're implementing it, and they're using it to go in a different direction with the Three of Wands. Excited, fascinated, curious about moving forward in a new direction, all right? But again, they're facing a lot of fears. This new moon has stirred up a lot of deep desires, a lot of insecurities, fears that they know they need to face. So if they have been running from it, I see that now that's ending. They're now starting to see that they cannot allow outside influences to help build in the foundation between them and the divine feminine. So again, right now, they don't have what it takes. They're being very honest right now. So if they have been ghosting you, not replying, it's like they're wanting you to take the hint, because who wants to admit like, hey, I can't give you what you want. Hey, I'm not who you think I am right now. Who wants to admit that? Who wants to admit to a beautiful divine feminine who has these abundant powers, who's deeply rooted in the earth, who feels like a blessing? Who wants to admit that to their blessings? Who wants to admit that to a gift that was given from the Almighty itself? But like in the movies, you know, in the fairy tale, look how much adversity those twin flames, those higher level soulmates go through just to be together. I mean, we skip out all that part, but they do go through a lot of adversities. They do go through a lot of challenges with evil forces just to be together at the end, the happily ever after, or the happily ever after beginning, because it's a beginning, right? So I hope you guys did enjoy this reading with the Divine Masculine Energy update. If you did, go ahead and comment. Divine Feminines, go and big up yourself in the comment box. Those that rolling with me, rolling on the journey, holding that heart space, but still moving on in life, still conquering, still ruling and conquering out here. All right. Again, this could also resonate with the divine masculinity energies within yourself to balance that union within yourself. So even if you don't believe in everybody having a divine flame or a divine lover, divine or a twin lover, a twin flame, twin ray, that could also be the energy within yourself that you need to balance out to have that union, that balance in yourself to achieve what's divinely guided for you or what's your destiny. All right. So again, comment. Let's keep these free, amazing readings going. Thank you very much to Maria and Linda for your gratitude donations to the channel. You are part of the reason why I keep going. You ignite that warrior spirit in me to come out here and bang out these practical insights. So yes, you put a smile on my face. You keep the channel refreshed. Your guys' comments, your emails. Big up to all my silent followers that shoot me emails, letting me know how they appreciate the guidance, the insights that I bang out here. Trust me, it's much appreciated. I do try to reply back to each and every one of your emails. But again, sometimes it's very exhausting and I do need to recuperate. This is why I come on here every 3 days, because as a super empathic person, as a person that studies tarot intensely and thoroughly, I do need to recuperate. I do need that rest time to rejuvenate, to take care of myself as well. Some of you may be overloading on tarot readings, having that emotional burnout because you're intaking so many different information and so many different opinions that it could be burning you out. I want you to know that you should go ahead and sage yourself as well. Go ahead, have those salt baths to rejuvenate yourself as well. Drink plenty of water, divine feminines. Keep that intuition vibration up high, all right? So I'll see you guys in another video and chat to you guys later. Ciao.